Hey eBay and Mercari, today I'm showing you an Nvidia Shield TV Pro 2017. This is a model P2897. However, it is important to note that is the 2017 version. Like I said, that model number will span across multiple year versions. But there are a few differences depending on what year it is from. So we're going to do two things in this video. First of all, I'm going to tell you about the Shield that I'm selling here. It is in good to very good condition. A few little scratches on this glossy part. Very hard to avoid that with any kind of glossy plastic on electronics in general. So I think most used ones that you see are going to have something like that. But it has been fully tested. All the ports working good. You can see it's hooked up to the TV. It comes with the unit itself, a brand new HDMI cable, and the original official Nvidia power cable. But the remote that came with this one is broken. And I don't even want to lead anyone on by including the remote with the unit. I think some people, no matter how loud I shout it that the remote is broken in the description and in this video and everything else, I think some people would just see the remote and assume that it's working. So I'm gonna sell that separately to somebody who hopefully can repair it. But we are gonna talk about what do you do when you don't have a remote? Because you don't need a remote for it to work. So if you don't have a remote and you don't have the controller, the easiest way for this to work is if you have access to an Ethernet cable that's connected to your router in the spot that you want to put it. There's an Ethernet jack on there. Plug the Ethernet in so that it's automatically connected to your internet. And then all you have to do is there's an app on Android, and I'm not 100% sure about iOS. I think there's an iOS one too. This is the Nvidia Shield app. And once it's on the same network as the phone with that app, it will detect it, and it will let you use your phone as your remote. And you can continue to do that for as long as you want to, as long as you're using it. Although once you have it, once you've gone through the initial configuration, I find that the easiest way to control this is through your TV remote. As long as your TV is new enough to have HDMI CEC control, that will just... You'll be able to use the direction buttons and the enter button on your remote to navigate everything that you would need to on the menus, and it'll get passed through on the HDMI cable to the Shield. But what if you don't have a way to connect this to Ethernet? You're not out of luck. The easiest way without that would be a wired USB keyboard. If you have that, you can plug it in. Enter the directional arrows work like the directions on the remote would, and obviously you can type things. But what if you don't even have that? I'm trying to cover all the bases of what you might have. What if you have a wired Xbox 360 controller? Or really, I think like a lot of different wired USB controllers. Hey, look at that. You can go up and down with the joystick. You can select things with A, and you can enter your password to connect to your Wi-Fi, at which point you can either continue to use the controller if you want to torture yourself, or you can switch over to the phone which is probably a lot easier. So, yeah, hopefully that helps someone. Hopefully that helps someone who's not even buying mine. Maybe the videos are out there, but they're not easily accessible. I didn't find any video that gave me all of those options in one. So I just wanted to talk about that. But yeah, I think that's all I have to tell you guys. Thanks for looking.